Number one, it starts with an understanding of the importance of the arts in your child's overall development. Like being a musician, being involved in the arts teaches so many important life skills and development skills, problem solving, collaborative work with others, teamwork, frustration, how to work through sticking with something. So the discipline and the grit, these are all things that we want, qualities that we want our kids to have, and music teaches all of those things. And so I think the first thought I would have would be you have to understand how important that is, that the arts really do set our kids up for success, and it bleeds over into every avenue of their lives. They surveyed their hiring managers and they asked, things like what do you look for in candidates? And I think it was over 90% of those companies look for arts in their backgrounds. And I've seen this over and over again, from scholarship applications to college admissions to considering for job offers, getting your first job, getting jobs. Like, people look for musicians or people with arts in their background when they go to hire people. And I think there's a lot of different reasons for that. For the reasons I mentioned of what the arts means for you, like, over the years that I've been a musician, and I'm coming up on 25 years since I picked up my first instrument, and been on a wild ride ever since as a musician. And, there are some lessons that I just could not learn anywhere else other than by myself in a practice room where I had to learn a piece and it just wasn't coming together. And I was feeling frustrated. And what do I do with that? Right? Like, if you think about your kids now, we all recognize that moment when the students or the kids they get frustrated by something, and we don't want them to quit. We don't want them to give up. We want them to push through it and to build that grit and to build that certain sort of like discipline to not give up. And we want that for our kids. And let me tell you, I learned those lessons by myself in a practice room, practicing my instrument, practicing when I didn't feel like it, practicing when it was hard, practicing when I just didn't want to or I was busy, but I made time for that. And those are all skills that I think we want our kids to have. And so understanding that the arts can teach them that. But it starts with that core understanding is, hey, I need to expose my kids to the arts so that they can be a well-rounded person and grow up into a well-rounded adult. To see the full episode, check out kfmusicstudio.com.